Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Minecraft Let's Play world. Thank you for joining me today, and if you're new here, thanks for checking out this video. If you were here last episode, I finally got my wings. So now it's going to be a lot easier to travel places. And since I just realized that Christmas is just around the corner, I really want to get started on some Christmas builds. So I think it's time to gather up some items and go and find a nice frosty biome for us to build in. So I'll get that stuff gathered and we'll take off to explore the world. Oh, there's just something so satisfying about getting your first pair of wings. The view up here is fantastic. Oh my, this is such a big ocean. Ooh, I'm starting to see some ice. Do you think a good area lies beyond? Oh, look at this generation. I think we could do something really special with this. I think a floating Christmas island would look amazing here. So I think I just need to gather some ice and then we can get started on this build. Now that I've got some ice, I wanted to start doing a little terraforming around here to fit my needs for this build. So, why don't we jump into a time lapse? Wow, I think this turned out fantastic. It's just the way I wanted it. A nice chunky floating island in the sky. I just realized for the next part of the build, I'm gonna need quite a bit of snow. So I think I better go and get some collected, and then we can continue on with the island. And in order to get lots of snow, the fastest way is going to be to build a little snowman. So I want to build an enclosure that he can't get out of. I'll put 2 snow blocks there, a pumpkin on top, and just share a little face on him. And there we go. Now, in order to actually make the snow blocks, you want to make sure that, oh, that didn't work. I'm going to have to fix that. But you want to make sure that you don't have a silk touch shovel, otherwise all you'll get is the snow layers. Well, I've got 'em tucked in a hole right now, and a piece of stone underneath, so I won't be able to dig it up with the shovel. And now I just get to do this for a while till I've got enough snow blocks. Now that I've got that snow all gathered, I want to get a little border around this island, just to help add a little more texture and to make sure I don't fall off. This is the sort of pattern I want to go with, a mixture of ice and snow and leaves. So now I've just got to get it done all the way around here. Okay, now's the fun part of this build. We're going to build a giant Christmas tree all the way up into the sky and get it all decorated. And now I can get started building the trunk of the tree. Okay, I think that should be tall enough. Now I just want to add in a little more width here. And then I'll start putting the branches on and the leaves. Oh, look at how pretty the tree looks. But it's still a little bare. I think it's time to do some decorating. So I think we'll put a star on top, some garland on, some ornaments, and some end rods as icicles. It's going to look so gorgeous when we're done. I'm going to start with the star. I've never done this before and I'm doing it freehand. So let's see how it turns out. Ew, that star does not look good at all. This is what I get for trying to freehand it for the first time ever. Well, let's see what I can do to fix it. Only a little better. Let's try this again. Well, it's a lot closer now. Okay, I think I like this shape the best. Or, in other words, I'm not going to spend another hour trying to make it better. And now I get the joy of going around and around and around and around, getting this tinsel on. Hopefully, this doesn't make you too dizzy. Look, and there we go. The tinsel and the icicles are on. Now all I have to do is get some ornaments on and add some more color to this tree. So I've got a bunch of glazed terracotta in here that I can use as the Christmas ornaments. Now I've just got to get them up and spread through the tree. I'll make sure to take some chains so that I can hang some of them so they look like they're dangling. Oh wow, I think that's the best Christmas tree I've ever made. Wait a minute, that's the only Christmas tree I've ever made. I still think it turned out really good. I'm super proud of it. But now it's time to fix this island because it's really boring. So I want to start by getting a little terraforming in because this is way too flat. I should have planned that out when I put everything down, but oh well. Guess I'll have to think ahead another time. I'm trying to get these snow layers to look more natural so they fit into the island. I do plan to put some cute builds on top of these too to add some more color to this island. And now I'll put the path in. This will be a mixture of brick blocks and granite. That will add some warmth to this path. And having a path will be able to help break it up into sections of where I'm going to build. I want to get some fences and lighting in here because this place can be quite dangerous at night. I'll also add some more bushes just to help with the greenery. There we go, and I'll just do something similar all the way around the island. Oh look, it's definitely coming together. I think the fences around the edge definitely helped add some more life to this build. Now, I think it's time to spread some presents along the ground. And I've got plenty of wool to do that with in all sorts of colors. I can start out with the pink present right here. I'll do it in a 3x3 section. Ooh, I should probably put a purple ribbon in there and a bow on top. That bow looks just a little odd. I wonder if I can make it better. Let's try adding a piece here. No, I don't like that either. How about one in the center? No, I don't really like that too. I guess I'll just stick with how I had it before. Now I'll fill up around the tree with bright and colorful presents. So it started snowing while I was making all of these things, and I realized I should probably put some carpets on the top if I don't want them covered with snow. As much as I love sleeping underneath this tree in the cold, I think it's time to find a place out of the way. So I opened up one of these presents and I'm just going to tuck myself in here with all of my supplies so that I don't necessarily have to look at them all the time. Oh my, I seem to have collected quite a few shulker boxes during this build. It is nice to finally have them though. Ooh, okay, so I got the presents all done. We've got a nice selection here of very bright colors. And now I can get a bright rainbow border put around the path. And I've got a platform over here right next to the tree, ready for Santa's sleigh to be built in. All of this holiday building is really getting me in the mood. How about you? Are you guys ready for the holidays? Well, there's no time like the present, so let's get this build started. I'm going to make 2 tracks of copper here for the sleigh. And don't forget, you want to wax these, otherwise they'll turn a nasty greenish color, and that won't look so pretty. Then the body's going to get made out of this rich red netherwort. I love this color because it's so much deeper than the wool. Around the edge of the sleigh will give it a beautiful golden border, just perfect for Santa's sleigh. I don't think he rides around in anything too shabby. But don't worry, I will be adding a few bits of red wool in here to just show a little weather on this sleigh. I'll toss in a few steps up to the sleigh so it's easy for Santa to get in and out of. And I'll add a bunch of lighting in. You want to make sure that everyone can see a sleigh very well. And I need to put a bench in here because he's got to have a place to sit. Lastly, it's time to fill this with all the presents. Although somehow I think there's still not enough presents in here for him to be delivering. And there we go. The sleigh is all done and ready for Christmas Day. I think it looks absolutely spectacular. I wouldn't mind riding around in a sleigh like that, would you? And with Santa's sleigh done, there's now only one more part of the island that we need to finish, and that's this section over here. So we've got this small area that's left, and I think what I want to do is just put a small candy cane forest here, so a bunch of candy canes growing up out of the ground. And I want to add in a giant Christmas bell hanging from some of the candy canes. Okay, so I've got a good area marked out here to put the bell, and then I can just build up a candy cane as tall as I want. Just alternating between the red and white. Then I can put a stair to go over, a red piece, and a white piece. And then to make sure and hook another red piece on the bottom. So now I'm just going to make an assortment of candy canes here. And now I can tuck in a few bushes around these candy canes just to add some more greenery. Oh, and I love these candy canes with the bushes around. It really makes it feel like these just grew right out of the ground. Now let's start making a structure across the top to support a bell here. And I've got some spruce wood and some leaves. Oh, I'm always falling off these things. I really should just add in more. It would make my life easier. But I'm just going to put a mixture of these in so that it looks like we've got some bushes and greenery growing along the top too. And we'll put a big oak log there just to hang the bell from. We'll be making most of it out of yellow concrete with a little bit of yellow wool. Oh, look, and there you go. A beautiful golden Christmas bell. I think that this makes the perfect addition to our Christmas island. I can't believe how wonderful everything turned out. There's just so much color around here. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this Christmas-themed episode, and I hope you enjoyed all the builds that we did today. There sure was a lot of them that got done. If you did enjoy this, though, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you all on the next episode. Thanks for joining me today. Bye! And don't forget to check out more episodes on my YouTube channel here.